What up? What up? What up? Welcome to a special edition of the Words with Wade podcast. I, of course, am your host, Wade Blogs, aka Mr. Quid Pro Quo, aka the
Wait for it.
Wade Blogs. This is episode 98, cheat code. I should call this episode cheat code. Ari is not here. We're gonna try not to give y'all an 8-hour show. But G is, of course, always in the building. What up, G?
What's going on, people?
We said this when she missed the other show that Ari kind of keeps us in line with time. So we can try not to do that for y'all. Try to give y'all a regular show, kind of a bonus episode here. So a couple things we want to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into what we like to call the rundown. The first thing I want to talk about, Uncut Nation. Now, I'm going to say this with all due respect, because she's a married woman, right?
You know when the motherfucker start off a statement with all due respect?
He's about to get super disrespectful. Cardi B's new video for the song Money. Listen. First, let's talk about the song. Okay, the song is a typical Cardi B song. I can see it going hard. I can see the chicks liking it. It goes off in the club. I can see that.
Definitely. I agree with that. It's a summer banger in the winter.
Yeah.
And especially, it came out. She dropped the video right before New Year's.
Yeah.
So you know how everybody New Year's resolution be, I ain't with the bullshit, I ain't with the drama, I'm focusing on my bag, whatever. So that's gonna end up being the theme song for 2019.
Yeah,
is my prediction.
She gave a lot of Instagram quotes in the song.
Certainly.
She did. I'm telling you, I can see a lot of girls putting those quotes in their bios. I like morning sex. I like this and this. I can see that. That's somebody's bio right now. I promise you.
You know what? With you saying that, she Drake this one. She Drake this one, definitely. Because that's Drake is number one for Instagram and Facebook quotes.
Oh yeah, without question. That's kind of the direction I see people going in. Like they're gonna rap to give you quotes, so you can pick out that quote and make a Facebook picture and say, "Yeah, money, shit, whatever." Cardi would say. Like I'm telling you, I can see it now. When it happens, Uncut Nation, just at me so I can laugh at it with y'all.
Exactly. You heard it here, folks.
Exactly. So let's talk about the video because that's what we really care about. I mean,
and again, with all due respect,
I'll be honest, and y'all, Uncut Nation, if you listen to the show long enough, you kind of know Wade has a certain type of woman he likes, physically. And for some reason, I never looked at Cardi that way until now.
I don't know why, sir.
I guess because it's the same thing with me and Foxy. Like Foxy Brown was always super sexy, but I never looked at Foxy that way because she always came off as the homegirl.
Well, okay, yeah, I can see where you did that from, but there's been a couple times Cardi that crossed my mind. Actually, one time I fully saw the tattoo tack on her thigh.
Yeah,
that shit was just fucking sexy.
I don't know. I think I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just this video. Just after seeing this video, like I'm looking at Cardi like you was getting money back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at her like, yeah, you was getting money.
Of course. But she showed that she was like really, really about that life. It won't like, I was just in there, with my drink and my two-step on the stage. Like, she got on the pole, she got on the floor. So Yeah, Offset, fucking up.
Yeah, Offset, you are fucking up. I need you to fix up whatever you're doing. Like, and you had to know you wifed her like super fast. So you had to know.
That's usually how it go. After the dude fuck up, he drops some shit. I mean, look what Lie did to Mello.
Facts. That's what they do.
After they got their split, Lie went on a run.
That's what they do.
As soon as them titties came out on Power, Lie went on a run.
That's a fact. And Lala's gorgeous. Shout out to the guy Mello though. But shout out, but fucking Lala's gorgeous.
Yeah, glad they got this shit together.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But man, and the thing I really don't understand, and yes, the women of Uncut. It's a man that's about to say that. I don't like the chick that he got caught cheating with. Ain't cute. Like, I don't find her attractive at all.
But
like the blonde lace front ain't doing it.
And I hate to take the woman's side on this one, but isn't that always the way? Like,
yeah,
the chick that the guy cheats with is never equivalent to the chick he has at home.
Yeah, that shit don't be making no sense.
It's just access. It's just easy access. You know you can, so you do it. You might be in a moment of weakness. You're like, hey, I'll smash this off.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna know.
Yeah, exactly. That's why everybody baby mama messed up. That's what they said. That's what they said about everybody. It's so funny that that's now a joke in today's, like, your first baby mama is like your practice baby mama.
Yeah, that's just bad. Like, yeah, niggas always talking about they got a type, and the baby mama is the complete opposite.
But that's why niggas got a type. They're not gonna make that same mistake again. Like, whatever she was, I don't want that again.
Yeah, you fucked it up for everybody.
Exactly. But Uncut Nation, if you haven't seen the video, Cardi Money, I'm sure everybody's seen the video by now. The advice I give to y'all, fellas, listen to me, fellas. If you haven't done this already, and look, this is just me talking to fellas, it's just us here. Watch the video. I know, right? It's just us fellas talking here. Watch the video on mute. It's so much better. It's so much better. No,
make sure it's in HD too.
Facts. Enlarge it on your screen. Don't put it in a little small corner.
Exactly.
Enlarge that.
If you got the little the transfer for the YouTube app to your TV,
facts.
Definitely put it on the TV.
Facts. And hell, hey, ladies, I know some of y'all like ladies too, so hey. It's for me, like I said, I never looked at Cardi that way until now. I'm looking at her like, hey, Cardi, holla at me. Holla at me.
Y'all can't get it together. Slide in your DMs.
That's a fact. Hey, the homie Chris trying to holler at her too, so hey. Hey, it's with some Virginia niggas you ain't know with.
Exactly. We see an opportunity, we shoot shots quick.
That's a fact. Steph Curry quick. We shoot. Oh, you single now? I just left the house. Oh, you single there?
Yep.
But that's what's up. Go ahead, G.
No, I'm just still shaking my head over here. I'm rewinding certain scenes in my head, especially the scene when she on the floor with the leg cocked up with the one cheek.
Oh, facts. And the piano video when she was at the piano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I said,
that was true.
Like I said, Uncut Nation, I know y'all probably like, oh yeah, Cardi been this way. Probably, I just never looked at her this way. But now I am. So what's up, Cardi?
So you took your blindfold off.
Facts. So so now
you was on your bird box.
The bird box shit.
I took your blindfold off.
They was like, oh, Cardi twerking. Lift the blindfold up.
Oh shit.
Let's move on with the rest of the rundown here. Earlier, I don't remember what episode it was, but earlier, let's say maybe 5-10 episodes ago, we talked about Nicki going on a European tour, and she had Future on tour with her. But Nicki and Future on European tour, whatever. Future was like, "I'm good, love, enjoy." Well, he ain't said that, but you know what I'm saying. He essentially said that, and it was announced this week that she's replacing Future with the new kid, Juice Wrld. And if y'all not familiar with Juice Wrld, what song does he have with you? What's that song?
Lean With Me that I had just listened to.
Yeah, he has a song called "Lean With Me" where he wants your kidneys to be fucked up. Uh, he sounds a lot.
Not with me.
Yeah. He sounds a lot like Tentacion to me. But as I was telling G before we started the show, a lot of the kids these days have that same style.
Yeah, X definitely did it better than most. I could see the parallels, but you know, X is still my guy. I want to hear, like, I haven't really listened to Juice Wrld for real. Just like I said, I just listened to that song to kind of definitely get a feel for him. I'd like to hear more from him besides just the drug shit. So I'm gonna dive into his music a little more and see if he's got a range or is that just it for him. But in terms of him replacing Future on the tour, that's a good look for him.
That's a great look for him.
That's definitely a good look for him because it's going to expose him to a different audience. And then, like, my opinion on it is, you know, when Future came out, it really wasn't nobody doing that sound.
Right.
So for it to be as popular as it is now, as big as it is now, and then the person who argues that he created that sound or that, you know, pretty much people are imitating his style, for him to step away from the tour and you take his spot, that's, you know, a very big opportunity for you to showcase what you could do. So, good luck to the boy. Hope he capitalizes on it.
Yeah, I don't think he can mess it up unless he just takes it for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And hopefully he doesn't do that because, you know, some of the young feel that they're entitled to a lot of shit. So they just they do stuff like that. They take stuff for granted when it happens. They just feel like, oh, you know, it's not that big of a deal.
Because Nicki's going to put him in a whole nother market.
Yep.
So,
especially if he does it well, you know, you just on tour with her, start collabing with her.
Exactly. I mean, you see what Nicki did with Tekashi when she got next to him.
Yep.
There's no reason he can't, you know, take his place.
Yeah. Stay on your shit, young man. Stay on your shit.
I'm just pull up the tour dates really quick. Give me 1 second, Uncut Nation. I'm putting up my handy dandy laptop here. Because it's a European tour, so he's gonna make dumb money. I want to see who else is on the tour too, because I want to see the kind of the direction. Because I think if you replace Future with him, you gotta replace everybody else.
I don't think so.
So I think it's a different vibe.
Yeah, but like you said, I guess that. So he might just end up being the odd man out, depending on who's on the tour.
Yeah,
but as we said, that puts him in a position to possibly gain new fans, depending on how he handles the opportunity and how he performs. because I know I've been to some shows, and I didn't know who the artist was, I knew who they were, or wasn't as familiar with their music, and just off of how they performed, I was like, you know what, I can fuck with them.
Exactly, and I think a lot of people that are going for Nicki, because let's be honest, I know we clown Nicki on this show, but let's be honest, Nicki is a major act. So by her him co-headliner tour with Nicki Minaj, that's nothing but a good look for him.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let me see. I have it up here. I can't read the small ass writing here.
Old man Wade.
Look like a 24 city tour or 24 cities in Europe. It's a major tour, and he's co-headliner. It's the Nicki Minaj World Tour, the Nicki World Tour. So it's Nicki, and then it's World spelled like Juice Wrld spells his.
Okay, that's dope.
So yeah, it's a good look for the kid. All right, so let's see what else we got up here on the rundown. So, Uncut Nation, y'all know me, right? Y'all know where I got my degrees from. Y'all know what I've majored in. Y'all know my religion. If you're a fan of this show, you know all these things. Right. I know you do. So, I recently, before we started recording this show, I was recently came across something on my timeline. I don't know how to say it because it's a visual thing. Y'all can't see it, so I have to describe it to y'all. A lot of y'all remember Pac, Machiavelli, Saint Machiavelli, the patron saint of all thugs, greatest rapper of all time. You know that guy. He had a picture where he took he posed in a bathtub. It was a very iconic pose that has gone through the years that women have on their posters, you know, having their rooms and all that good stuff. The women love it. Well, somebody, and a lot of people have tried to copy this over the years. I remember Janae Ecole, she copied it a couple of years ago, but it was in tribute to Machiavelli. Well, we have someone copying again. And in 2018, when you say copying, you only think of one person. Jacquees. Uncut Nation, there's an image, and I will put this on the Words with Wade Instagram, of Jacquees copying that iconic Machiavelli pose. Now, I feel like we need to have an intervention with Jacquees. I feel like we need to stop this bullshit right
now. You know the petition out?
Yeah.
The petition got like 11,000 signatures on it for him to stop doing covers.
That's the funniest shit ever. There's an actual Uncut Nation. There's an actual petition that people have signed to have Jacquees stop doing covers of other people's songs. I mean, last week he released a video for Candy Rain from So For Real. And this week, I don't know if this is old or this is new, but I found his latest, and I said old or new, but I found his latest. Yeah. His another remix he did that I was offended. I want to say I was very offended at this. Let me just get this up so Uncut Nation, y'all can hear this, because when y'all hear this, I think y'all will be offended as well. It's just certain things you don't touch. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things you just leave alone. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with that. I like making songs over again, but I'm not gonna mess with that song. You would think people would have that decorum, that sense, that honor. Not Jacquees.
Nah, Jacquees, not the self-proclaimed king of R&B.
Yeah, this guy says, "Oh, I like those. I like those drums. Let's go in." So here's what
Right.
Jacquees did. Yeah, he remade Usher's Climax.
That nigga sound like Ice JJ Fish.
Look, and that's another part. You can't even hit those notes, fam. And Uncut Nation, please go to YouTube and watch the video because it's hilarious. He's doing the whole Usher break dance, reach the climb. That shit is fucking hilarious. Please go watch it. But we have all jokes about Jacquees at this point because he'll remake anything and all these good stuff. There's 1,000 memes, and that's just the internet age. People do that now. But I think there's a serious issue we're missing here. Jacquees, for right now, for better or worse, has all the attention on him right now. And he puts out a Candy Rain remix. If I was Jacquees, if I was in Jacquees' management, if I was in his corner, I'm like, this is when you drop original music. While you got everybody looking at you, this is when you drop the real shit.
Exactly. He had the perfect platform to showcase himself, and he fucking botched the shit. Like, you literally done started a whole internet debate, brought R&B artists out, new and old, having this conversation, and at the center of it, you got an opportunity to show and prove, and you put out a Candy Rain cover. Like, fuck is you doing? And he got fried in the comments on that shit.
Yes, it's like he's operating under the whole any publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, bro.
This is the perfect time for you to drop your mixtape, EP, something, and it's all original music for you to say, "Hey, I like making songs over, but I got shit too. I told y'all I'm the king." You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing he should say. I told y'all I'm the king, and then show it.
He done Bow Wow his shit.
He's definitely becoming Bow Wow status.
Yeah, he Bow Wow his shit. They about to put out a joint project in 2019. That's what's about to happen. He's taking Omarion's spot. Omarion never really fell off. But that's who's going to be on that joint album this time with the matching face. It's going to be Jacquees and Bow Wow.
The face-off joint.
Yeah. This is bad. Bad.
The whack version of Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, exactly. My nigga went from covering other people's songs to covering other people's pictures. Like, what the hell?
Like, you don't have any originality, my dude?
No originality. Nothing. He has no identity.
I saw somebody in the comments say he's the king of karaoke.
Yeah.
Like, my God.
I was laughing because one of the girls was like, "Yo, it cannot be this hard to write your own song."
Like, I don't get it. I blame this on his management. Somebody should really be like, okay, Jacquees, put out a 5-song EP of original music. The world is looking at you right now. Let's do something that will get your attention and keep it. Because this is just all funny. It's a fun joke right now. But that's going to go, That's going to die down fast.
Exactly. That's talking about last season opportunity.
And somebody needs to get in this kid's ear and tell him. And I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't listen to this podcast. What up, Jacquees? And he says, okay, let me put out a quick EP. Hell, Big Crit put out 2-song EPs for 3 weeks straight. Why can't you do that?
Yeah.
Like, put something out original so the jokes can kind of die down. Like, as long as you keep doing this shit, people will still have jokes.
Of course. Of course. I don't. Like, I understand that he did the he came up with this whole Quay Mix thing, which is when he does the covers. That's cool, fine and dandy, sporadically. But you just goddamn making it seem like these your album cuts.
Yeah, this is like his music. Like this is what I do. I remix shit. No, fam. No. It feels like he wants to be how 50 was when 50 came out on remix everybody's song.
Yeah.
But 50 would do a whole mixtape and have like one remix and the rest of it be original music. It's like we used to do a mixtape of a bunch of remixes.
That's what the whole comment was that she said. She was like, this nigga got more covers than Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Target put together. I just know it can't be that hard to write your own song. It just can't be.
Like somebody really needs to get him in his ear, and I want him to succeed. I want all people to succeed, but I don't even blame him at this point. Well, no, I do blame him, but I'm looking at his management harder. I'm looking at Cash Money and Baby. I'm looking at them like, yo, somebody tell this motherfucker drop a EP or drop a single, do something original.
And the crazy thing about it is even with the whole LMA situation where he did the cover of it, like that even had him, like, the attention on him a little bit.
Right.
Like he even had the moment right then at the beginning where he could have did something and was like, oh yeah, I did a cover of this and the third people was rocking with it. It was just a whole misunderstanding. But boom, here y'all go. Here goes some new music for y'all. Y'all get your attention off that and, focus on this.
Like you say.
So, yeah, once he really self-proclaimed himself the king of R&B, yeah, he definitely should have had some locked and loaded to back that statement up.
Like you said, like he's really squandering this opportunity. Like the whole world is watching and you still tracing. We need you to draw. We need you to be a rich. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's looking at you and you're still doing the bullshit. This is where you turn up.
Like full gas.
You know what I mean? All gas, no brakes.
Yep.
But you fucking up. So we'll see what 2019 holds for Jacquees, but I think it'll be another remix. And some other shit. If he's remixing Pac pictures, who knows what he's gonna do next? This motherfucker.
I swear, if the next picture I see is his remake of Big from the Life After Death cover,
it has to be. That's
standing in front of the hearse and all of that shit. Like, oh, come on, bro.
That's the balance. That's the balance. Whenever somebody does something about Pac, they immediately have to do something about Big. That's the balance. So I'm expecting him to do some big shit, or maybe have a picture of the Coogee sweater. You know what I'm saying? Some wild shit. That's the balance. That's the bookend. It's forever throughout history. If you talk about one, you have to talk about the other. And I hate that because it's disrespectful to both their legacies. But that's how hip-hop works.
It is.
But anyway, continuing on with the rundown.
The rundown.
The show is going by real fast. Good. Earlier this week, and I want to make sure I get this right, the European distributor of Interscope Records released a list of artists who's going to release new albums in 2019. One of those artists listed was Kendrick Lamar. Now, Kendrick had previously said, "Hey, I don't have any new music right now. We'll see what happens. I'm just working, just doing what I do, living life, blah blah blah." But as I said, this is the European distributing branch. Says, "Hey, Kendrick's releasing an album 2019." So of course the internet gets it and runs wild with it. Ooh. But then Top Dog, we all know Top. He says, "Hey, y'all relax. It was just a mistake. There's no Kendrick album 2019. They just put his name up there. It was a mistake. Keep doing what you're doing." So, question I ask you, Uncut Nation and G, do we believe Top?
No.
Because I think there's a Kendrick album.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that shit at all. I think it's a Kendrick album coming.
I believe it. Because it's about that time. We going into 2019. Kendrick normally has a 2, sometimes 3-year gap between his projects. You know, they come out real epic. He goes on tour, and then, you know, he comes back around the following year. Like, what was it? Section 80. That was 2011. Good Kid, Mad City, 2012. That was the longest gap that he had, because The Pimp a Butterfly dropped in 2015. Mm-hmm. And then Damn came out in 2017. So, yeah.
So, but then you have the Black Panther soundtrack that came out this year.
And unfortunately, at this point, you can't mention one without mentioning the other. Cold and Drop 2.
Right. So Kendrick's up.
So it's about that time.
If you look at the triad of great hip hop in this generation, it's Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. Drake dropped the album. Cole dropped the album. It's Kendrick's turn. Now, a lot of people are going to count the Black Panther soundtrack as a Kendrick album. And I get that. But I feel like it was more of a TDE album.
Right.
So I'm hoping for a Kendrick solo project. Maybe we'll even get a Black Hippie album. But I still want a Kendrick solo album for 2019.
Yeah. It was a Kendrick EP that came out.
Right. What is it? Good Kid, Chill City?
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out. I have that. So
that wasn't nothing record breaking. That didn't do the same. Didn't have the same impact as the rare, the what was it? The unmastered joint.
Yeah, the unmastered unreleased.
Yeah, it was nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, Uncle Nation, y'all know, if y'all have listened to this podcast for a long time, y'all know I'm Team TDE. I tried to get Top on the phone. He ain't answer. Get Top on the phone. Nah. So I'm waiting, and I don't know anything more than what I'm saying here, but I'm waiting, and I think personally, don't take my word, and I don't know anybody or nothing, but I'm looking at around May, June for a new Kendrick project. That's just me.
That sounds all right.
Yeah, that sounds right, right?
That sounds all right. What need to happen is he need to just go ahead and drop his joint, like, I'm going to say April, May. And then, like, September, August, we finally got them get that K-Dot and J. Cole joint.
Ooh. See, if they could just do one song on each of the album, you know what I mean? If they did that enough, think about that. If once that project was originally announced, they've both had 2 additional albums since then separately, and of course the Black Panther soundtrack and whatever. Let's say each album they released one song with Kendrick and K-Dot on each album. By this point, we got at least 7 songs at least. I'm exaggerating, but we have a nice full song here.
Yeah.
Just give me one song. Like, I would love to hear a K-Dot and J. Cole full album, but they've both said their schedules and all this good stuff, and I get it. Shit happens. That's life. Ooh. But give me one song. keep giving me one song. Do the Nas and AZ thing. Just keep giving me one song. Just out of the blue. It's Nas and AZ. Hey.
Yeah, I'm about to say, give me one song of them going back and forth. I'm good. That'll get me through the year.
Yeah, that's all I want. Give me that and I'm good. So we'll see what happens. 2019, I say around May, June, we can get some new from K-Dot. That's what I said.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Now, we've been. I'll take it. I've been heartless on this next person here, just from personal opinion. A lot of people think I hate this person. I don't. He's not. He's just trash. No, I'm joking. Eminem. I'm just saying.
Even though he's not showing improvement right now.
I know, right? I'm horrible. Eminem. For those who don't know, Eminem owns a radio station, satellite radio station, Shade 45. And this week for Christmas that just passed, they decided to do, instead of the 12 days of Christmas, they did the 12 days of Dismas. DISS. Miss. But they basically counted down the top diss songs of all time. And it's a respectable list, I think. I don't know if I agree with the numberology in this, but we'll just go over it real fast. Starting with number 12. This is where I feel like I had a 10 Crack Commandment soundtrack. Number 12 is KRS-One, The Bridge Is Over. 11, Roxanne Shante, Roxanne's Revenge. Number 11. Number 10 is MC Light, 10% Diss. And a lot of these songs, a lot of y'all listeners have no idea. Get your Googles on, go to YouTube. These songs were hard for that time period. 9 was LL Cool J, Jack the Ripper. 8 was NWA, Fuck the Police, which I found interesting because it wasn't a diss song, but it was, if you think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I first saw that on the list, I was like, I don't know if that falls into the category of diss records. It's like, that's, to me, that can be argued that it was a political song, same way Public Enemy's Fight the Power.
Right, I agree with that. So, I mean, taken out of context, I guess you can say, yeah, they dissed the police, but it was more than about dissing the police. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I see this on this list, but this is their list. So yeah. Number 7 was Ice Cube, No Vaseline, which
definitely be on the list.
It definitely should be on the list, but I think it should be much higher. Like,
yeah, because that's brutal back then.
Yeah. No, listen to No Vaseline. Phenomenal. That shit's brutal now. Like 30 years later, that shit still go hard. 6 is Dre Day. Dr. Dre Day, which, yeah, it was a diss song, but it wasn't. I mean, it was Dre's first single off The Chronic. And they were dissing.
Yeah, it was light.
It was light disses. It was like they dissed Tim Dog and Luke and Eazy-E. The video was more of a diss than the song, but it was a diss.
Yeah.
When I think of diss songs, I never think of Dre Day, but yeah, it was a diss, yeah. Then you have number 5, Tim Dog, Fuck Compton. Yeah. Number 4, Common, The Bitchin' You, which was, I think the song was harder because who it was coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, Common, The Bitchin' You was directed to Ice Cube after Cube had dissed Common. So, because, and Ice Cube was, and I hate this term, but I can't think of no other way to describe it. He was the rapper, the rapidy rapper. You know what I'm saying? he was hip hop. So going against Cube, and he dropped The Bitchin' You was like a big thing. Then we get to the top 3, and this is where it throws me. Number 3 is Eazy-E, Real Motherfucking G's, which, granted, dope diss song. I don't think it's top 3, but okay. Then this song I've never even heard before. YZ Dis for Liar. I've never even heard this song before.
Me either.
And I'm a hip hop historian. I'm a hip hop connoisseur. I live this culture. I've never heard this crap before. So, whatever. And of course, the number 1 diss song of all time, according to Shade 45, Tupac will Hit 'Em Up. That's the only thing I agree with.
Yeah.
I think No Vaseline should be way higher because honestly, there would be no Hit 'Em Up without No Vaseline.
True.
I think DJ Quick's Dollars and Cents should be on this list. Dope diss song. I don't want to say Takeover or Ether because they kind of go hand in hand. Kind of got to put both of there. I can't just pick one.
Yeah. It's a light list. I didn't get to hear the actual audio that goes with it because I'd love to hear M's reasoning behind certain songs. But yeah, I'm with you. Like as far as No Vaseline should be higher, and really I agree with Jack the Ripper being up there.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Ripper Strikes Back was better than the original.
True, definitely agree with that. I agree with KRS-One.
Of course, yeah.
Because that was like one of the songs that got this record started. True.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts.
But yeah, number 1.
Yeah,
certainly.
Yeah, I don't have any Of course, I don't have any argument of that. It's Machiavelli.
That in itself. Just the opening bars on the song.
Yeah.
First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
I don't think.
Okay, that's basically what the song is supposed to. You're supposed to have lyrics and bars surrounding that point. He just straight to it. Like, don't confuse nothing else that gets said on this song. First off, it's fuck them.
When you start the song with first off, you know the shit's about to come. Your first bar is first off. Oh shit, it's about to go down.
Oh, let's get this out the way. I don't want no confusion about what's about to be said here today, people.
Off top, first off, boom. It's like you're in an argument. Hold on, first off.
Exactly. Come with that haymaker.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I definitely don't agree with this list. I'm assuming the YZ song is some Detroit shit or whatever. That's fine, whatever. But yeah, No Vaseline has to be higher. I would put No Vaseline in my top 3 diss songs of all time. Because it begat, like, you listen to Hit 'Em Up, you can hear No Vaseline. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't want to.
I really
Go ahead.
want to find out this YZ song. This shit is buzzing.
Right? You want to find out what it is.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's just some Detroit shit.
With a name like YZ, I think it's some Cali shit.
You know what's funny is when I first saw it, I thought it was YG. Like, I read it real fast. I was like, YG? Oh, YG got this song? I was like, hold on, that's not YG.
It's only 10 years old. It came out in the 90s. Oh. Just from the cover art of the picture, I've seen the cover art before. And I'm gonna listen to that when we get off air.
Yeah, I pulled it up on YouTube. Sons of the Father.
Yeah.
It's small.
I've seen the cover art before.
Yeah, I'll check it out later. YZ. So shout out to you, because he probably like he either worked for M now or he's doing absolutely nothing. Because
The crazy part is I'm scrolling through the comments on the page. And one of the comments was like, "Who came here because of M?" Yeah, everybody. It's been like quite a few people. I was like, "M brought me here. M was the only reason why I was up here." M said was his second favorite diss track, so I wanted to check it out. So M just basically breathed life back into this nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm reading the comments too. Gotta thank M for reminding me of this. Yeah, whatever. Like, nah, not number 2 diss song of all time. Nah, Marshall. I can't agree with you there.
Hey. No, it's real. We call the nigga Marshall.
Yeah, sorry, Marshall. Can't give you that one. But I'm in. Maybe we should come up with our top 10 diss songs. I think we pretty much agree. I think me and you would agree on the top 10 diss songs. Like, I don't think it would be too much of a discussion.
We might not 100% agree on the placement, but as far as the list overall, yeah, that'll probably be in agreement.
Like you said, after the show, I'm gonna listen to this YZ and see. But it's 10 years ago, so I'm sure it's gonna sound 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's gonna sound dated. When I pressed play real quick, I heard the boom bap come on. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the boom bap. You know, M gets in this old backpacker bag shit, so I'm not mad at that. But
yeah.
You could have put Pac up here a couple times. You could have put Against All Odds. You could have put you know what I'm saying? Pac got a couple of these joints here. This is what Pac did. So before you put YZ,
Fuji.
Oh man, Fuji's Mob Deep one this now too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is what it sounds. Oh, I'm gonna listen to that shit on the way home now. You done got me started. Mac really.
You gotta listen to the original though.
Yeah, I had the
over
original.
the Rose voice.
I had it
over the Rose voice, wishing on the star beat.
Oh.
That's what made it so hard to me. Like this nigga done took like a classic R&B soulful song and then went at niggas next.
You know what's funny about a lot of the old Pac stuff? We're getting off a tangent here, but it's Pac, so it's cool.
As we always
do. What's funny about a lot of the old Pac shit, and I'm ashamed to admit this, but I got a lot of it on the bootleg. Like, you know, when all the Machiavellis dropped.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, so now when I think about those songs, I think about them with the bootleg drop in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
it feels better with the bootleg drop.
Cause like when we ride for our enemies, like they've released that like on I want to say Against All Odds on Until the End of Time. That's like on this tour Until the End of Time, but it's a different beat and everything. So when I listen to it in my head though, I still think of like Motherfucking Express. You know, that drop they had. I still think of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
I had all the Machiavelli. I had all them shit.
They came out with like 12 of them.
Yeah, I had all them. I didn't ever give a fuck. It was Pac. I wasn't as smart with music as I am now. So I was just like, oh, it's Pac. I want it. Now I wouldn't do that shit.
I was the same way. Like I said, I was in I got some Tupac remixes CD from Japan.
Shit.
And I like listened to it one time, but I distinctly remember being in Circuit City, and I saw it, and he was on the cover. It was like, I don't even give a fuck what it is.
Exactly.
It's hot.
Shit. My favorite one was like Machiavelli 5 because it had like the most original songs. They had like When Thugs Cry. It had When We Riding on Our Enemies, like Running on E. It had a bunch of shit up there. Like, that's what I don't understand this list. Like, damn it, man. You could have put Pac up here like 5 times.
Yeah. Maybe he just was trying to spread the love.
I think that's probably I'm gonna sit down and listen to that song. It's probably one of his Detroit homeboys or somebody, you know, he grew up with or something he grew up with and was like, yeah, this is my shit. But
yeah,
yeah,
got some shit of you.
yeah. That. All right, Marshall. Let me stop for Royce come looking for me. I don't want no smoke, Royce. Shit. Want to send out congratulations. I know we did last week. Congratulations for Joe and Sin. They got engaged at his live show. And this is a total side conversation. And I guess we should probably have this conversation off air, but I'm just gonna say it to you now, G. Like, I watched their live show on YouTube. You can watch their full live show. I can't wait till we get to that point. Like, just watching their live show and their interaction, because they basically did what they do normally, just the interaction with the crowd. Like, man, I can't wait till we get to that point. We can start doing live shows, and it's
yeah,
because we can do live shows now, but it's not going to be like that.
Man, that shit was cool. I caught a couple of clips where they was doing the truth or truth shit.
Yeah.
He asked Shorty, he was like, "Have you ever ate?"
Yeah.
And of course they did the gunshots and the ball went off and all of that. Crowd went crazy, and she kept it in spec. She was like, "I don't consider the gooch ass." That nigga walked across stage and hugged her. He was like, "Give it up for a real one." Now, some chicks ain't gonna admit to the shit like that.
Yeah, some chicks don't even, they play like they don't even know what the gooch is.
Exactly.
So shout out to her for that. But we're off on a tangent. I did want to say, like I said, we gave congratulations to Joe and Sim for their recent engagement. But we have another hip hop engagement. Safari and Erica Mena announced their engagement. I don't know what to say about that.
I have nothing to say about that. Wasn't she engaged to Bow Wow too?
Yeah, she was.
So,
she was also the chick that DJ Envy was cheating with. And she's
actually Sin's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, she's Sin Santana's ex-girlfriend. I mean, we all got a past. We all got bodies and all that good stuff.
She got a graveyard.
You can delete it. Remember who was Drea said you can delete your wholeness. I don't know.
No, you can't.
I always said, man, if it's more than 7 years, it falls off your body count like credit. So
fuck no. That shit is like your Carfax. That shit stick around forever.
So
let me see your whole fact. Send it, bitch.
Hey man, so shout out to them. You know, it's hard enough to find somebody that want to spend the rest of their life with you. So if you find someone, then salute. So shout out to them and hope it's not no Love and Hip Hop storyline. It's actually some real shit. So yeah. We'll see what happens. We had a topic up here for Christmas, but I don't celebrate Christmas, so that's that. Kind of fucked up on Art now here.
Well, just let's see. We just throwing that Lucy right there since it was that topic. That Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas."
Yeah.
Was the record-breaking #1 streams in a day.
The song is 24 years old.
Yeah, which makes perfect sense because every fucking Christmas that song gets played. So now, you know, everything's more stream-based now. It doesn't surprise me that she broke a record on Spotify with that shit.
The funny thing, the reason I put this topic in the rundown, because every year, you know, artists will come out with Christmas songs. And when I started thinking about my favorite hip-hop Christmas song, how West Coast am I? One of them was Nate Dogg, Santa Claus Comes to the Ghetto. Like I know people gonna be like, you know, the Run DMC Christmas and all other Christmas shits, but Santa Claus Comes to the Ghetto was like one of my favorite shits. Then Snoop just released.
That definitely made my list too. I ain't mad.
Yeah. Snoop made the list. Made a song recently called "Give Me Three Hoes" or something.
Oh, I hadn't heard that one. I know MF Doom put out a Christmas project.
Yeah, a couple of people put out Christmas projects. You know, Gucci Mane got the well, it's an older project, but East Atlanta Santa.
True.
What I'm pulling it up right now. Snoop's Three Hoes. Snoop's Three Hoes. Yeah, that's what the song is called.
Really?
Three Hoes for the Holidays. That's what it's called. Let me just play a little bit of it for y'all. Three Hoes for the Holidays.
That is definitely a classic Snoop title.
I don't know what's going on with my volume here on my phone. I mean, it makes sense. Three Hoes for the Holidays. I'm not mad at it.
You know what?
What's that?
I didn't see a Christmas Story this year.
Hold on.
Ho, ho. Hey, little fella.
Hey, Santa.
Tell Santa, what do you want for Christmas?
I want a scientist set, rock collection, Venom toys,
Oh,
and my mom and dad to get married.
and what else?
And I want 3 hoes for the holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
Got a little kid saying this shit. Snoop
Santa.
Dogg.
Santa Claus coming to the ghetto. 3 hoes for the holidays. 3 hoes for the holidays. 3 hoes for the holidays. This is the season for you. Long spliffs for the trees. A lot of gifts for the season.
All right, Snoop. All right, Snoop.
All right, cut that. Cut.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Stop it. Stop that.
But yeah, Snoop, Three Hoes for the Holidays.
Yeah, no point. I don't think I'll be listening to that. That didn't sound like something I wanted to hear, Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop just putting out music because he can. Snoop is Snoop. He just do shit.
Yeah.
It's
great to get to that point in your career. I'm not there yet, so I don't want to listen.
that's what. While we're talking about it, I guess I can say that. Well, I don't even want to plug him. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. Let's give people an update of what's going to happen within the next couple of weeks for us. WordsWithWade podcast. This is episode 98. We have 99. Episode 100 is coming first of the year. During the episode, we will all reveal our top 5 albums. Well, no, our favorite 5 albums from 2018. We have some surprises for y'all. Make sure you tune in, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Tell a friend, retweet, all that good stuff. First episode of 19. Look at that. 100, episode 100 is coming. Please, please, please tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend and listen. Really appreciate y'all. 100 is a big mark in our podcast history, considering we only do 1 episode per week. So 100 weeks, give or take. It's a big deal. So
yeah.
And I was talking to Bray, the guy who owns the studio we record, the Love the Radio Ready Studios, and he was saying anytime you can do something 100 times, that's a big deal regardless. So we're coming up on our 100th episode. So we'll probably have a little extra, maybe an extra 2-hour episode or something, just to really talk to y'all. It'll be personal. We'll talk about our growth, and we'll also do the normal shit we do. I'm trying to get some other surprises. We'll see what happens. But that is coming up. First episode of 2019, and that we'll give our reviews of 2018 on that episode.
Call Shay. It's a situation popping.
I'm definitely trying to. We'll see how that goes, though. I'm definitely trying to. But I think that's it, man. I think that's it. A quick show, quick, fast, and hurry, in exactly an hour. Anything you want to do before we get out of here?
Oh, no, I gotta mention that. We can expand on it more on a different film. See, the Lil Act.
Oh yeah.
Him dropping Cloud Chaser.
Yeah, that.
I don't think I can take him serious. I can't.
I think this was his goal the entire time. I think his goal was to release an EP the entire time.
I think that I really do. Like it's okay. I always wanted to rap, but because he didn't think people was gonna take him seriously, he went a roundabout way.
Exactly. Like he doesn't even DJ, so he's DJ academically. He doesn't even DJ. So I think that was his goal the entire time. I'm not mad at it, but I can't listen to it. I'm good. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. Just, it's just. Yeah, it's just some pause. It's just some I want to say journalistic integrity questions I have. Like, if this was your goal the entire time, then I gotta look back on things you were doing, like things you were saying. Were you trying to establish relationships, or were you giving your actual opinion? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just the way I think.
Because I don't know. Some people might look at it as, oh, you know, he befriended 6ix9ine and the inside posted stuff, and if you believe the rumors or whatever, he's the informant that put 6ix9ine behind bars, and then he turns around and drops the EP with colorful dreadlocks and tattoos on him.
And if you also remember, he was a friend with Triple X as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Act. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna cast any aspirations on his character. It just like okay, perfect. It looks funny. Like okay, like Rob Markman, like he's a credible journalist. So when he released his music, he even said, "Yeah, this is what I really always wanted to do, but I'm doing it." With Act, I think because his music is so it's kind of like satire. It's like he doesn't take it like Lil Act doesn't take it serious. So it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's just me. Yeah. With Rob Markman, you can tell he's really, this is what he wants to do. Rap. With Act, it feels like a joke.
Yeah. It's like, you know, in the way social media is and things like that, and, you know, his platform and how he's presented himself. Everybody know he does, you know, little comedic shit here and there. He tries to be a funny guy, so it's going to probably end up in that lane. People just kind of look at it like a Weird Al Yankovic type situation. But everybody just will either listen to it and just laugh and not take it serious for the most part. It's like, oh, he's just doing it just for kicks.
Yeah.
I don't foresee him getting nominated for any award.
Oh yeah, I definitely. Like I don't think he did it to get that. I think he just did it to do it. I think he did it because he could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way, but you know, that's just, this generation doesn't take things like we took them.
Definitely not.
So I can't be mad at somebody for not being who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
So I'm just not going to partake of it. But I think that's it. We got anything else?
Nah. No.
It
We
feels
covered all bases.
it feels funny without playing one of Ari's songs, right?
It does.
But fuck it. Make sure you follow us on social media. All our shit is in the comments. Comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I think as always, right?
As always.
So as always, you may agree with what we say. You may not agree with what we say.
Okay.
But one thing you can agree with,
What's that?
we keep it uncut.
Uncut.
Until next time, we catch you on the internet.
Thanks for listening to the Words with Wade podcast. Make sure you follow us online using the hashtag WordsWithWade.